Over the next 5 minutes or so, I'm going to show you how you can set and achieve goals every time. My name is Barry Lynch and I help entrepreneurs and business owners just like you build, manage and grow a business that can virtually run itself. Something I've not only done several times myself, but I now show others how to do. Having been in business for more than 33 years, I've gone through the mill with trying to find the right strategies and protocols to grow my business. 6 years ago, I found that solution, and that's what I'm about to share with you now. We've created how to set and achieve goals because there's so much confusion when it comes to setting goals. By following a simple 5-step process, you can and will be able to achieve the goals that you may have not thought possible in the past before, and that's for you and your business. It's free to download. Just go to the bottom of the video here, click the link and download. But whilst you're doing so, here are some helpful tips that you can also use. 1. Decide where you're going. Most people spend their whole life barely achieving tiny little goals because they start with where they currently are. Unlike what you may think or you have been taught, you have to start where you're finishing. To do that, you must think about what it is you really want and where you honestly want to end up. You have to get in your mind into a proper state before you can come up with a really big goal. The first step is to believe in make-believe, which requires the use of higher mental faculties. Step 2, think about who you are. It's a well-known fact that a high percentage of the population knows very little about themselves. And because they live in an arrogant state of regarding who they are and the infinite potential they possess, they end up spending a good part of their life as an extra in somebody else's movie. It's your movie. You want to create it and you want to be the star in that movie. With you, all things are possible. Step 3, get honest about where you are now. If you are to be successful in setting and reaching our goals, there are 2 pieces of information we must have. Where we want to go, step 1, and knowing where we are. Along with these pieces of information, there are certain principles that must be applied or welded into your personality. Integrity is one of these principles. Integrity means honesty and truth. The kind of truth is essential if you are to establish where you are now, and honestly, because if you are not completely honest with where you are, it won't matter where you're going, because you won't know in which direction to start moving or what changes you have to make. Step 4, make critical choices. Remember, you can achieve any goal that you choose. As Zig Ziglar says, a goal that is casually set and lightly taken is freely abandoned at the first obstacle. So it's critical that you pick a goal that you seriously want. Before you make that choice, look over the description of the images your imagination presented to you in your consciousness in step 1. Then pick one image you want more than any of the others and run with that. Step 5, pay the price. Albert Einstein said, "When I examined myself and my methods of thought, I came to the conclusion that the gift of fantasy has meant more to me than my talent for aborting positive knowledge." Everything that has ever been created by human beings in the form of a fantasy, it's an essential that you take the time to crystallize the image of whatever it is that you have selected for a goal and then paint that image in words so crystal clear that a child would understand it. Once you complete that picture, down to the last detail, you must then answer in an affirmative way the following 2 questions before your fantasy truly qualifies as a goal. Am I able to cause the image to move into form? Am I willing to pay the price that must be paid to this image into physical form? Step 6. Although you may take the time right now to go through steps 1 to 5, if there is not a firm, irrevocable commitment to carry through with all of the plans, a year from now, everything will be much the same as what it is right now. Now it's your turn to take that step and avoid having to say "I should have" later in life. Being stuck in the same business with the same problems day in and day out will only wear you down. If this is something that you would like to get more help with, please do click the link below, book a call, and we would love to talk to you.